right. We're going to do a garden walk. This is the garden. This is my buddy Chris's garden.
You know, that's a nice view right there.
That's my favorite.
The pink, the high pink, called Queen of the Meadow.
Let's look at it.
Filipendula. Vinista is the cultivar.
What are these?
It's already starting to fade. Of course, these are standard Asiatic lily. Beautiful specimen. Got your sedum back in there. We got some flocks still coming on.
What's the yellow?
That's another Asiatic.
And the pink?
Or is it an Oriental? I always lose track of those. I love them both.
What's the pink?
Well, those are strawberry candy Hemerocallis.
Beautiful.
And of course, you know, you got to have sweet autumn clematis as a, you know, a drapery. But then on this one, it's kiwi, Arctic echinacea, or
is it bearing fruit?
we got fruit here. They're just getting ready. They're just starting. See, like we got a nice. Look at this.
You haven't got any off of here yet.
We've got a few.
Without the beetles,
But
though.
this year it's truly loaded for bear. I mean, the fruit is loaded up. Potato field, second planting.
And you got potatoes.
And I leave certain weeds in the garden, like velvet leaf. See how the Japanese beetle are eating the velvet leaf as opposed to my potatoes. Except for this one is amaranthus, red root pigweed. We call it in the farming industry.
These are
Most
beets?
people hate it. Well, there's beets right there, of course. But notice how the Japanese beetle are going on to these weeds as opposed to the potato or the beets. And then, of course, here's Tomato Village. These two rows are celebrity, or mostly celebrity right here. Actually, I'll take it back. Only the right. This whole row and right to here. And then these are different variety, but just starting to get a few of them coming together. I mean, we got some nice little six packs right there. I mean, they're blushing, but they're not quite there yet.
That's a lot of tomatoes.
Yeah.
You like to can tomatoes and make sauces and juices?
Just a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Are you kidding me?
These big boys, beef steaks.
Yeah, we got some beef steaks, some big beef. These are oddballs at the end here. I forget which ones they were. There's a tag here somewhere.
So we're making
These are like big beef or whatever.
We're making the video.
Yeah.
To kind of tell you what you're seeing in the drone shot without sound.
Jetstar. Okay, it's a. Ooh, I don't like that. What is that? Is that wiltage? Is it wiltage from being dry? No, it's soaking wet here. We got a problem. Fungus, maybe. All these other look nice and healthy. See, there's a little problem back here. We need to backtrack. I got a dead one starting to happen here. I got a dead one right here who's coming back. I mean, what do we got going on here?
What are these?
Peppers are still doing fine. Sweet peppers. And then those are bush beans. Green beans.
Green beans.
Yeah, there's starting to be some beans over there.
How about cucumbers?
Well, I got some going. We have to move our way over there. I just got to check these tomatoes quick as we go. These are cherry tomatoes. And they're just kind of super 100. Look at that. Look at that thing. It's like, here, I got it beat. Here, this is the triplex, I call it. And it's the super 100, you know.
They're beautiful. I wish they were ripe.
They'll get there. These are all early girls. This last 6 here is early girl. They're not that early, but they've got a nice fruit set. And they're
more lilies getting ready to bloom.
Well, the daylilies are just like 2 days from really breaking loose on this variety here.
I like that the hostas are flowering.
Well,
you got these giant hostas.
Hostas are flowering. Hey, Dingle.
Goody.
Hey, Goody girl, let's get some water.
Get that water, girl.
Get some water.
Get that water.
Good girl.
She's a swimming fool.
Good girl.
Sweet corn. There's strawberries. Can't really see them. They're past ripe.
We got okra here. Actually, we got ever blooming, ever bearing, and they're setting out another little group. This is okra.
Look at that okra field.
And it needs some. I need to get in there and do a little bit of weeding, but okra will dominate its area. Boom.
It's doing pretty good job on the canopy. I mean,
It's starting to canopy, and that will help.
more lilies. You got flowers all over. I love them.
Strawberry candy, got the daylilies.
Your volunteer squash and
Got some volunteer squash and some potatoes over
Sweet
there.
corn.
There's the sweet corn right there.
that's my favorite.
Look at that. You see, we got raccoon damage right here.
Got to get this stinger up.
Yeah.
Rakins.
4 ears, 4 stalks, 5 stalks. Part of the problem with our sweet corn is we planted it too close together this year.
Well, it's just cucumbers left.
No, it's an F up.
Oh, it happens.
I'll bite it. I'll chew on
You
it.
do a good job.
Yeah, it looks fine right here, don't it? All these rows are too tight. And got these giant trees here. Of course, that's always a shade problem. Anyway, that's a nice little picture right there. I mean,
You got
little
hostas
shade garden
everywhere.
there.
I love your hostas.
You don't know what
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. See, right here, here's the opposite side of what we just looked at from before. Nice little color pattern. Even the Magnus over here. Look at the nice echinacea. 3 more days, we're going to have this full bloom of phlox. Look at this color here. This whole thing is going to be a neon glow of this color. It's going
Milkweed.
to be amazing. And milkweeds, that's because I promote monarch production. And I've
Monarch
already
butterflies.
seen 2 worms. I've already chrysalised and
I know what
flown
that
away.
is. That's pheasant eye.
Pheasant eye. Just an obscure little thing I grow.
Look at the
And it goes through there. And that's where my cucumber village is.
cucumber village
Yeah, it comes
and
over
cabbage.
here.
I didn't know you had cabbage.
Well, there's cabbages there too.
They're kind of getting eaten up.
Well, it's not been a good year, and you try to go
You'll have some
organic.
cabbage.
There might be some. Cabbage grows from the middle out. You got to remember that. It's like trying to get them to
Here's
go to
your
head.
cucumber trellising.
Yeah. I try to trellis because it.
I like you did the cloth this year.
I think it makes them easier to pick and stuff. I need to do some workout.
All right, well, there's a garden walk. All you curious people on YouTube of the aerial footage I showed, that's what we got. Do a chug.
Production is happening. We're getting fresh potatoes already. Nice big ones too. Nice
Thanks.
big potatoes.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.